Are we live? Welcome, everybody, to Martinis with Scott, episode 127, a show about winning momentum in life and in business. It doesn't appear that my momentum is winning at the moment as I come to you from this really sketchy I'm going to use in air quotes, in Nelson, British Columbia. But we're getting by here. We're getting by. Hopefully the internet works and the dogs don't start barking and this whole thing go crazy. Anyways, welcome, Martinis with Scott. This is our daily touch base, and I know what you're saying is, Scott, you haven't touched base in over a week. You haven't done a show. I know. Trying to get back this week. Last week was crazy. I was traveling east, so I think that was Sunday, preparing for court. Monday was in court all day Tuesday, and a chunk of Wednesday. Also did a Navani strategic planning session on Wednesday last week, and then in court on the restructuring for Navani on Thursday, and then traveling back west on Friday. And so I didn't get much content out to you last week because time is scarce. Time is scarce, which is what I titled this episode. And last week was a tremendously busy week. We have on Instagram, on our Instagram post this week, a theme about time being a scarce commodity, that not everything is abundant, that there are limitations in life, and really how bored would you be if there was no limitations in your life, if you were omniscient, is that the right word? Omniscient? I can't say that word, whatever it is, but if you were godlike and you had no limitations, that would be a pretty boring way to go through life. Well, one of the posts from Instagram is that it was called Time is Scarce. And it said, when you choose to spend your time, you sacrifice other possibilities. How you choose, when you make a choice as to how you spend your time, you sacrifice other possibilities, right? Time is scarce. Know that your decisions are a sacrifice. Your decisions on how to spend your time are sacrifice, and choose purposely. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to choose the same thing all the time. Sometimes you can choose your work. Sometimes you can choose your family if it's that work-life kind of balance that you're looking for. Sometimes you can choose yourself and go off and take a walk in the woods or meditate or whatever it is that you want to do. The point is, you need to understand that it's a scarcity. It's a scarcity. And when you make a choice, you are sacrificing something else. You are not focusing on something else. Well, this week, at least for 2 days, Monday and Tuesday here, I've chosen, as much as I can get away with, my family. I've chosen my daughter specifically, who is on spring break this week. And so I agreed that the three of us would do, four of us with the dog would do a little road trip to Nelson, British Columbia, which is where I am right now. And as I said, because we're trying to get a suite as opposed to a hotel room for all of us, because we're looking for a pet friendly so we could bring the dog. We ended up in this sketchy little place from around the 1960s, I would guess, 1960s, 1970s. Not sure it's been updated or cleaned since that time, but here we are. What do I have this week? I'm trying to juggle this. I'm trying to juggle this little 2-day trip with my family in the middle of a real estate closing. That's a little bit complicated, in the middle of likely another court hearing coming up tomorrow, in the middle of trying to catch up on a bunch of stuff from last week, a bunch of crap from last week that I didn't get done because I was swamped in court. And also we have our clubhouse this afternoon, 6 p.m. Eastern, that goes for 1 hour, and we'll be talking about cash flow and liquidity and how not to end up in a crisis, how to save your business during a global pandemic, that type of discussion. So there's a lot on the table. And even though I'm trying to sacrifice some of that for my family, it's been hard. It's been hard to focus. It's been hard to be in the moment with my family, but that's what I'm trying to do. So anyways, I just want to do a quick touch base today, say hello, explain to you where I've been for the last week, what's going on this week. Don't forget, we're going to do our daily touch bases this week. We got the clubhouse tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. We've got lots of Instagram posts going up this week, and And 1 second, Amar, I'll be right back to you. And where was I? Instagram, Clubhouse. Oh, yeah, we'll do our Thursday show. And on the Thursday show on Martinis with Scott on YouTube, which is pre-record, where we share a drink together. What am I going to do? I'm going to brief you on the Von Lee Stainless strategic planning session. I'll walk you through how we do a strategic planning session and the thought process, and specifically that will be serve as a Navani update. I'm sure I'll have other content as well. I've been laughing at all of your responses and the nastiness on the Dominion software versus Mike Lindell's story. That was entertaining. Anyway, so we'll talk about some of that. Like I said, I just wanted to touch base. Amar, I would love to join this evening's Clubhouse live stream. Would you please send me an invite? Amar, you're going to need to send me the cell phone number that you use, and you need to, or are you on Clubhouse already? That's what I'm not sure about. If you're on Clubhouse, then sure. And if not, I could actually invite you to Clubhouse if you are an iPhone user and you send me the right phone number. I'm going to log off now. I am not. You need an invite to Clubhouse. Okay, so you need to send me your phone number that you use. Maybe don't do it on the live stream, but you know how to reach me. You can always find my emails and that sort of stuff. Okay, or you can just post it in the comments after I disconnect here, and I will use one of my invites on you. Anybody else want to join Clubhouse and you have an iPhone, please let me know. Don't forget, it doesn't work on anything but iPhones. That's it for me. Everybody have a great day, and let's have a great week. Time is scarce. Don't forget it. Talk to you tomorrow.